my name is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This video is for Cheeky Studio, and it's Mixed Media Friday with Miranda and Tuesday. This particular one is going to use this cut file. Now, this cut file is from Make Paper Art, and I'll explain that once we get going here. So, I decided to do a little bit about this cut file. And I just took the vines with the flowers is what I did. And here I'm just gesturing up my paper because you'll see what I'm doing. So, Make Paper Art, Amanda is going to make an exclusive cut file for Cheeky Studio each month. And we will have the link in the description down below to my video for sure, to where you can purchase this off of her Etsy shop. Also, it will be posted in the Cheeky Studio as well. And it matches the wildflower collection and the winter flower collection, if you wanted to use that. But for here, I actually used it with the pink and cream collection that I got in my March kit last month. So here I am. I'm just doing the packaging technique. As you're watching me with the colors, the 4 colors that I get, you'll see me start out with just 3, and then I do pull in a 4th color. So the green is Evergreen Bow. The lighter palish pinkish color is Tattered Rose. Seedless Preserves is the purple, and then you will also see that I pull in the Shaded Lilac, because that color right there is just a little, oh wow. At first I thought it was a little too much when I put it down, but it's not as bad as I thought it was. So I pulled that out, and you'll see me do a little bit of different take on this. So I got my water brush, and I took my paint, and I thought I was on camera for this, so I'm sorry. So what I did was there we go. So I took and splattered a bunch of the Shaded Lilac, and I'm taking my paintbrush and actually just wiping it on the ink and placing it on there to get the right color, and that actually works. And yes, I do know that I flipped the 2 colors around. I changed that. So here I am. I'm just taking the colors and I'm just wiping it in with my paintbrush, and here I go to town. In the world of YouTube, you'll see me start to dry it, and then it's dried, and we get to going to town. I decide there it is, and that all of these colors match perfectly with the peach and cream pink. Let me get the right name before it's pink and cream bouquets. So I'm cutting up the black 6x6 papers that I got in my March kit. I think it was the March kit. Yes, I am using those papers. I really enjoy those papers as my backing instead of just a pure black piece of paper that I would have in the first place. And it worked out really well. Here you'll see on this paper that I'm taking all of the little excess pieces, and instead of cutting into another one, I'm just placing them on there so that I can get my background. And the pictures are of my little daughter. So here I am. Here are the files. Now, the cut file has this border around it, and in the Cricut cut shop, or in the Cricut design space, I sliced out my flowers and got away from the border because I just wanted the flowers, because you'll see what I do with this particular layout once we get going. Then also you will see on my gray ones, when you flip over, they're darker on one side, lighter on the other. I use Close to My Heart papers, and their basic colors actually have where they're dark on the one side and light on the other. So I just made sure that I use the lighter colored one for these cut. And my title is going to be Sassy Lassy. You will see what I do with that in a little bit. So you will see that I used all 3 sections to it. I used the flare, the sequins, and the flower set. And I pulled out the new I Am collection and did some more papers, and I like the, because it works perfectly with the colors. I just laid down those on there to make sure that they fit right for like the color scheme, and it's wonderfully correct. And I pull out some stickers. I told Tuesday we need butterflies, because the reason why I pulled this particular kit out is because they have butterflies on there. So I told her she needs to make butterflies. And so hopefully in the shop in the next few months, few weeks, however long her creative mind takes her, we will have butterflies, because I am loving what everybody's been doing with the butterflies. So here I am, I'm just making up the pictures, and I really like the tiered look right now, and that's what I've been doing. And you'll see that I do that with all of the papers. These pictures are of my spunky 4-year-old daughter. These were done in the backwoods. All my family pictures, I'm trying to get caught up on those. I'm almost done. And as you guys probably watched some of my other videos, I left some comments, or asked for some comments about how you do family pictures and if you scrapbook them more often and that kind of stuff in one of my hops. And I have decided to make a family album. So I am no longer going to be scrapping the same picture like 3 different times. It's just going to go in a family album. I'm going to scrap them once, and that is it. So I bought my album. I do D-ring albums, just to let you guys know. And I really, really, really enjoy doing the family pictures and just creating layouts, and so that people can pull them up. Once I get going, and I have, right now, being in the military, we tend to just live on the installations and kind of what we call rent our homes out. So once I get going, I am planning on placing my albums to where everybody can look at them. Right now they're just in my scrappy room, which is fine too. So here I am, I'm doing some thread, and I found some thread that matches the colors perfectly for what I am using. And I'm just placing them down. I am now taking, so now I'm taking the flower bouquets and cutting some of them in half and placing them on the bottoms of the bottom and top of the pictures. At first I thought I was going to try to mimic and put like the flowers and stuff within the cut file, and because of essentially it's because of how big they are that it's not going to work. So you'll see what I do with the vines of those flowers in a little while here. So I'm placing down all of the flowers and some thread and getting them placed in there and making it look all nice and pretty on the bottom, and then you'll see me flip it here. So while you are watching this, please make sure you go over to Tuesday's channel and check out her take on Mixed Media Friday. Also, I will link everything down below. Come check us out at the Facebook page and her website and her YouTube channel and all of that kind of good stuff for Cheeky Studio. I will also link where you can get this exclusive cut file that works with the winter flowers, and as you can see, this set of flowers. And a lot of us that are on the design team for sure have been doing this cut file in a lot of different ways. So you will see tons of different ways to use this cut file. So if you feel like you don't know how to use this cut file, go ahead and watch a bunch of our videos. You will see it. I promise you. And then make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I do have a giveaway that ends today. It ends today. So that's the only tidbit I'm going to give out about my channel. But it ends today, so please make sure that you go check it out. It's only a couple of videos behind this particular one. And I'm just cutting some strips off right here. And I am using these for the top and bottom of my layout. So this is the border, if you want to call it a border. This is the border that goes around the file. I'm just placing it on the top and bottom because to me it's not that there's a lot of dead space or white space. I just wanted the collection of the I Am collection to come out just a tad bit more, just because of the pieces that are just around the pictures. And I do place a little bit of some stuff up on top. And you'll see here, right now you'll see that I'm doing the sequence mixes. And this is the one that matches this collection. And I'm just placing them all over. And then I pull out all of the butterflies from the I Am collection. And I pull out a few little words that says happy, strong, and brave. I thought I was going to use that bird, but you'll see that I put it away. And I just place these 3 words in different little spots. And I get out my dimensionals from Stampin' Up! And I place the flower or the butterflies to act like they're fluttering. So I stick them up on foam tape. And I just place the 3 in 3 different little spots. Because I feel like with the vines and the flowers, the way we have them settled, that it needs flowers. And I thought I was going to use that bird. You'll see that I try to place it on there and then I don't. I start to put sequins down. I start to put the sequins down as well. See, and I thought I was going to use bird, and then you see me put it back. I start to put the sequins down too in the little circles of the heart or of the flowers too. And I think I change up the colors, but I may not. So I'm sorry I'm off camera here. I don't know why I'm off camera. Normally I'm better than that. I must have not paid attention to my little washi tape that I have. But on the bottom that you see off camera there, I am placing the sequins in there, and Sassy Lassy is going to go at the bottom of that. And I take 2 of the feathers that were on the I Am collection, and I place them just in the right spot. And then I take some dimensionals and I lift up the leaves just to give a little bit of a dimension to these flowers or the vines. And you just see that I'm placing the dimensional down. I do take the cover off of them once I'm off camera. I figured you guys didn't want to see that part. I will also make sure to link everything down below that I have used for products as well, which is including the mixed media products that I've used and anything else that may not be quite on Cheeky Studio's website. So here I am. I'm just placing the sequence everywhere. And make sure that, at the same time, make sure that you go and check out Susie's channel as well. Make sure that you like and subscribe both our channels. And here I go. So you can take these stamps and really push hard on them, and you will get some of the ink on it. And I just take some spray and I place it in there. So I take the 2 distressed oxides, the shaded lilac and the seedless preserves, and I color that Sassy Lassy. And I get it kind of a pinkish purplish color, which actually matches a little bit of the flower and the lighter feathers. And I just take the colors and I splatter everywhere. really enjoyed doing this layout. It gave everything that I liked about my daughter all into one. She is just, oh, she's my spunky Lucy girl. So I'm going to leave you here with me. Oh, I still didn't move myself up. What in the world? So there I am. I placed that down on the bottom, and you'll see at the end with the still shots of what it looks like and where I put my journaling and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you go check out Tuesday's channel, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!